Spectacular is just one of many words that could describe what fans witnessed here tonight at the Cotton Bowl Speedway. After three different leaders and multiple lead changes in tonight's 50-lap A main, it was Chris Brown that took his 11th career USMTS win as we wrapped up the first three rounds of the Summit Racing Equipment Winter Speedweeks. Let's head down to Victory Lane to hear from Chris Brown and the rest of your top five.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the racetrack was perfect. I mean, I think the top three cars there, and I don't know what was behind me, but I know right there in front of me, I mean, the three of us were in a group. I know a couple times I saw Gustin peeking underneath, so it had to be a heck of a show for all the top cars to be right there. So I'm just glad we put on a great show.
You mentioned a couple guys on the front straightaway. I know you'll want to mention them again. A lot's gone into to changing the way you have to run your program.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we went from a two-car, well-funded team to, you know, the economy's, you know, hit us pretty hard and you know, don't have hired help anymore and just was wanting to thank the guys that, you know, I had a guy drive 3 hours one way Thursday to come help me. Had a couple guys drive a couple hours each way to come help me last night and tonight. So, you know, I can't thank those guys enough because, you know, they're doing it for nothing more than a pit pass. And, you know, it means the world to me. It shows that, you know, the amount of support that they have for what I'm doing.
No, a $4,000 payday tonight might help this. You said if things go right, we may be able to make a run at this whole Southern Series.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You know, I mean, you look at Jason, you know, what he won last night, run second tonight, and I know he was coming because I saw him there at the end. You know, there's so many good cars. You know, Cade's had a little bit of bad luck here recently, but I'm sure he'll get on track. Augustin, I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, you know, right now the amount of talent that's following, you know, this Southern Series is insane. I mean, it's, you know, the guys are just so talented.
Yeah, I got under him there a little bit, and he went to pulling down on me, so I thought I'm going to try it around the outside, and the white flag come out. I sure thought we had a lot more laps left than that. The last two nights seemed like they was twice as long, but I guess that first green flag run got us a lot of laps in. But I wish Gustin hadn't had a flat there. I think he would have been one that's sitting up there in the front. He had a hell of a race car, and just glad we made it to second.
I guess the next best thing behind that was a Hughes behind you here in third. Saw you talking there to Ricky Thornton Jr.
Yeah, he made a good run. He come through there out of the B and got to third, so that's a good night for us.
Yeah, I think if I can put a heat race together, I might do all right. Got to thank Ed Russell for letting me drive this thing. It was a pretty good hot rod tonight.
Hey, you were talking there, as we mentioned, to Jason Hughes a little bit. Talk about these Hughes race cars. You've traditionally been behind a Larry Shaw race cars. We know how much adjustment has gone into getting prepared for these Hughes cars.
I mean, it was pretty close right off the bat. Just a few little minor things. More me just learning the car than anything. I think, honestly, the more we run it, the better we'll get.
Yeah, I guess it's a good run. If I got to win one like that, I guess I really don't want to win one either, so sucks. Seems like he always does that, and the last time he did that to me, so I guess it is what it is. If you want to win a race that bad, I guess you just knock people out of the way.
Yeah, we're still tuning on it, trying to get it a little better here. Yeah, but we can't complain. Tough group of guys, and starting 10th and going forward, finishing the top 5, we'll take it and keep plugging away. Yeah, I think I might have needed 70 laps and maybe see what happened, but nevertheless, we're happy, and we'll keep plugging away, keep working, and see if we can improve and get a win down here pretty soon.
I know a lot of guys were talking about the track conditions, and I'm sure you're another one that took note of just how fantastic it was tonight. Fantastic racing here at Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a screw up to make it right and kind of know where you need to be. But you know, they worked hard and got us a good racetrack tonight. And after last night, it was a little tough. But you know, you have that. We're dirt racers. We deal with it. We try to do what we can. And yeah, just a great facility. Hopefully, we can come back next year and we'll keep moving forward.